Hey, what's up YouTube? I'm Zeke and welcome to the Dream Green Show. My channel has finally reached 100,000 subscribers and I want to thank all you guys for subscribing to this channel. I truly would not be here if it wasn't for your subscribers, but what's more important than you guys subscribing to the channel, let's see if we have the best audience on YouTube. I want you guys to go down next to the subscribe button. If you haven't already subscribed, click that and then hit the notification bell. Right now we have around 14,000 subscribers that have hit that notification bell. And in order for me to keep up with the YouTube algorithm, let's try to get that to around 25,000 of you subscribers that hit that notification bell. That'll alert you so you don't miss out on any future video. And trust me, we have some great content coming up. Because in this video, I'm going to show you guys what 16 companies paid me out in dividends this month. That's right, guys, 16 companies. I received 16 different paychecks in the form of dividends in this video. In the last video, I talked to you guys about what were dividend kings, what were dividend aristocrats, monthly dividends, real estate REITs. Well, in this one, let me give you guys a little bit more information. There's another form of dividend payments called special dividends. Special dividends are non-recurring cash payments that occurs outside of a normal distribution schedule, such as payments that are usually larger than normal dividends. Additionally, special dividends are typically tied to specific events like exceptionally strong earnings. So basically all that is saying is that if you are investing into these great companies, some companies don't even have to pay dividends, but if they have a very large earnings report, they will pay out their investors in the form of dividends, special dividends. Even though they don't have any dividends on paper, they will pay back their investors in special dividends, or a company that do pay dividends will pay a larger dividend for that quarter. So those are special dividends. So even if you're not a dividend investor, it is still sweet that if we do invest into these very great stable companies that have been around for hundreds of years, to receive a paycheck that we was not expecting inside of our bank account by doing absolutely nothing. And that's why I love dividend investing. But in this video, I'm going to show you guys what 16 companies paid me out and why I invest into these companies. I'm going to tell you if they're real estate REITs, quarterly paying dividend stocks, monthly paying dividend stocks, and so forth. But before we dive into this video is brought to you by Webull. Click the link down in the description, sign up and deposit $5. Now all you have to do is deposit $5 and now you can receive 2 free stocks valued up to $2,000. This is by far the best deal they had yet. Your first stock is valued up to $300 and your second stock after you deposit $5 is valued up to $2,000. So don't miss out on this opportunity to get free money, because after you get your free stocks, you could keep them inside the platform and decide to use it, or you can sell those 2 free stocks and withdraw all of your money. It's literally free money, so don't miss out on that. Also, I left a link to Coinbase down in the description. That is by far the easiest way to buy and sell cryptocurrency. But enough talking, let's go ahead and dive straight into this video. Welcome back, dreamers. Here we are inside my Robinhood account. Let's see how I did in the month of June before we get into my dividend payments. So over the last month, in the month of June, my account right now is sitting at $62,414.66. I'm currently up $2,259.59, around 3.76% in the last month. That is an amazing month. Anytime I go up over 1% in a month, I consider that a major win, but I'm up 3.76% this month alone. If you guys want to keep up with what stocks I buy every single month, I'm gonna leave a link down to Patreon down in the comment section. You can click on that, join the Discord, and over there I post every time I buy and sell stocks. But let's go ahead and dive straight into what 16 companies paid me out this month and how much they paid me. Okay guys, since it's 16 companies, I'm gonna try to run through them kind of quick. The first one is WTRG Water. They paid me out on June 1st. I have a total of 5 shares and they paid me out $1.25. This is a quarterly paying dividend stock. Essential utilities. I like to diversify my account, and having utility companies inside my portfolio is always a win. They did have a ticker symbol change not too long ago. So it's showing I didn't pay anything for these 5 shares, but I did. I'm probably up maybe, let's see, I bought them around a year ago. I'm probably up 7% on water, but if we go down, they do have a dividend yield of 2.12%. Anything over 1% is a win for me. They have a dividend yield of 2.12%. So that's water. Moving on to the next one is WMT, Walmart. I own 6.6 shares of Walmart, paying out 55 cents per share. So I'll receive a total of $3.67 from Walmart. I could take that and reinvest it right back into Walmart, or I could go buy me a big old bottle of Coca-Cola from Walmart if I wanted to. Let's take a look at Walmart. I am up 13% on Walmart, $108, and they have a dividend yield of 1.56%. They are also a quarterly paying dividend stock. Let's go to the next one. After Walmart, on June 4th, SHW Sherwin-Williams, they are a paint company. I own 1 share, paying out 55 cents per share. And this is also a quarterly paying dividend stock, so I receive 55 cents. If we take a look at them over the last year, they're up 39%. I bought in at a little bit of the hype on Sherwin-Williams, so I'm down 3% on them, $10. Not so bad, but thinking long term about all the houses that have to be painted, this could be a very good deal for me getting in at $285. But they do have a lower dividend yield of 0.72%. Now, I say this all the time. We don't want to just invest into companies just because they have high dividend yields, because companies that have super high dividend yields, that means that they have to pay out most of their money back to their investors, and they don't have really that much money left to reinvest back into the company to continue to grow it. So we chase companies that are great companies that just so happen to pay dividends. We don't chase companies because they have high dividends. We let the dividends come to us, guys. So after Sherwin-Williams, let's move over to the next one, which is on June 8th, Johnson & Johnson. I own 1 share, paying out $1.06 per share. If we look at Johnson & Johnson over the last year, they're up 18%. I'm up 15% on Johnson & Johnson. This is also a quarterly paying dividend stock, and I believe they are dividend kings. A dividend king means they have increased their dividend payments every single year for the last 50 years. So that's Johnson & Johnson. Remember, great stable companies is always going to have us bringing in consistent income, and they have a dividend yield of 2.42%. All right, let's go to the next one, which is AGNC. This is a real estate stock. This one pays out every single month. So this is one of my favorite monthly dividend stocks. At the time, I own 102 shares, paying out 12 cents per share. So they pay me out $12.24. If we take a look at AGNC, right now I have 112 shares. So next month I should get paid out even more. I just took that money and reinvested it right back into AGNC, but they have an awesome dividend yield of 8.50%. Usually real estate stocks have a higher dividend yield than other stocks just because they're required to pay out most of their earnings back to their investors. By law, they have to do that. But I am up currently 17% on AGNC. The next time I got paid out was on June 10th. From ExxonMobil, 1 share, paid out 87 cents per share. ExxonMobil has a dividend yield of 5.51%. That's awesome. Over the last year, they're starting to recover from that deep decline that they had over the last couple of years, because this is in the oil industry. But over the last year, they're up 41.55%. So if you got in at the bottom, lucky you. But if you got in at the top or during the decline and you got a little scared of ExxonMobil, they are starting to recover, because over the last 5 years they have still not fully recovered yet, but over the last year they did have a big boom. Okay, after ExxonMobil would be Microsoft. Microsoft, I own 0.67% of a full share, paying out 56 cents per share. So I got paid out $38 from Microsoft. We take a look at Microsoft. I know over the last year they have completely killed it. They're up 33% in a year. Just remember, guys, companies usually go up 6 to 7% in a year. Most of these companies have been going up, recovering from the pandemic, and most of them have been going up over 30% in a single year. That is insane, guys. A lot of prices of these companies are actually high, but we just have to deal with it. I am up currently 48% on Microsoft. I bought in when it was $186. I wish I would have bought more, but at the time I didn't have that much money. But they do have a dividend yield of 0.79%. This is also a quarterly paying dividend stock. After Microsoft is one of my favorite companies, 3M, ticker symbol MMM. I own 2 shares, paying out $1.48 per share. So I got paid out $2.99. 3M makes everything from your N95 mask to duct tape to Band-Aids. They make everything. Okay, guys. Over the last year, they're up 25%. I'm up 14% on 3M, and they have an awesome dividend yield of 2.95%. All right. Let's go over to the next one. Oh, 3M is also a quarterly paying dividend stock. Now we're on ticker symbol O, Realty Income. This is known as the monthly paying dividend stock. It is a real estate company. By law, they're required to pay out 90% of their taxable income back to their investors in the form of dividends. I own 8 shares, paying out 23 cents per share, giving me $1.89 from Realty Income. Over the last year, they're up 8%. And right now, I'm up 4% on Realty Income, with a dividend yield of 4.17%. This is a real estate REIT, and they are a monthly paying dividend stock. That's why I love ticker symbol O. All right, coming over to the next one, PSEC. PSEC is also a monthly paying dividend stock. Prospect Capital, I own 11 shares, paying out 6 cents per share. So I got 66 cents from PSEC. If we take a look at their dividend yield, they have an awesome dividend yield of 8.51%. They're gonna have one of the highest dividend yields inside of my portfolio. That's ticker symbol PSEC, PSEC. After PSEC is NETEASE. NETEASE is a gaming company. I believe they specialize in gaming apps on your phone. They did have a stock split this year. Usually when a company have a stock split, they had a 5-to-1 stock split. That means if for every 1 share that you own of NETEASE, they gave you additional 5 shares, but they cut the price in fifths. So usually when a company do have a successful stock split, they outperform the S&P 500 over the next 365 days. So I own 5 shares. They paid out 29 cents per share, giving me $1.56. If we take a look at NETEASE over the last year, they're up 28%. I'm currently up 22% on NETEASE. Like I said, they were gonna outperform the S&P 500 historically speaking, but they do have a dividend yield of 0.74%. This is a quarterly paying dividend stock. After NETEASE is Waste Management, by far one of the top 3 favorite companies inside my portfolio. I own 3.66 shares of Waste Management. I need to pick up more. Paying out 57 cents per share, paying me out $2.11. If we take a look at Waste Management, over the last year, they're up 34%. I'm up 21% on Waste Management. They have a great dividend yield of 1.58%. Waste Management is the green and yellow trash cans, the dumpsters that you see everywhere. No matter where you go, you're gonna see them. That's Waste Management, guys. So I need to pick up a lot more of them. After Waste Management, yes, I did get paid out this many times in 1 month. It's SPDD. This is a ETF that specializes in high dividend stocks. I own 11 shares, paying out 39 cents per share, giving me $4.39. If we take a look at SPY, I'm up 8%, and they have a dividend yield of 3.92%. And SPYD is a quarterly paying dividend stock. Let's take a look at the next one that paid me out, SPHD. SPHD is another ETF that specializes in high dividend stocks, but this one is a monthly paying dividend stock. I own 30 shares, paying out 12 cents per share. I got $3.62. If we take a look at SPHD, over the last year, they're up 32%. I'm up 9%, and they have a dividend yield of 4.04%. So that's awesome, especially because they're a monthly paying dividend stock. Let's go over to the next time I got paid, which was from PEY on June 30th. We're almost at the end. I own 100 shares of PEY, paying out 6 cents per share. So I received $6.54. We take a look at PEY. Over the last year, they're up 42%. I'm up 27% on PEY. I now own 105 shares. So that means next month I should get paid out more in dividends. And over the last 30 days, their dividend yield is 3.91%. And this is also a monthly paying dividend ETFs. And the last company that paid me out is PEP, PepsiCo, on 1 share, paying out $1.09 per share. If we take a look at Pepsi, over the last year, they're up 11%, and I'm up 2% on PepsiCo, and they have an awesome dividend yield of 2.78%. PepsiCo is a dividend aristocrat. That means over the last 25 years, they have increased their dividend payments for the last 25 years. And right now, I think PepsiCo is at year 48 of increasing their dividend yield. So that means they're right on the cusp of becoming dividend kings. If you guys want to get on a company that you think will increase their dividend yields, PepsiCo will probably increase their dividend yields over the next 2 years in order to receive the dividend king status. So if you guys want a good, nice, stable company, I think PepsiCo will be a good one to go to. But hey, I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. This is just me speaking about how I would invest my money. And that's it, guys. So that was all 16 companies that paid me out. So with all 16 companies combined, guys, in the form of dividends, I received a total of $44.86. So by me doing absolutely nothing, I received a notification on my phone that I received a payment 16 times this month. 16 different times I received payments in the form of dividends by doing absolutely nothing. That's why I love dividend investing. I don't just look for what company has the highest dividends. If you chase dividends, it's going to end up biting you in your butt, because some of them companies that have high dividends is going to cut their dividend yield, their price is going to drop, and you're going to be mad that you lost a lot of money. We chase great companies that just so happen to pay dividends. Historically speaking, that company is going to continue to grow over time, and if you continue to reinvest your dividends back into these great companies, you're going to retire and you could pretty much live off your dividends in the not so distant future, guys. The compound interest effect, the snowball effect, takes place very, very fast. And once that snowball start rolling downhill, start getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until you can't stop it no more. You're gonna eventually get so much money that you can't even really spend it all. Just depending on when you start to invest, guys. So if you're early investors, you're lucky, good luck. If you're a little older, you have to put more money into it in order to really see the snowball effect take place. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the description how many companies paid you out this month. You ain't gotta tell me how much you made. I know you guys made a lot of money out there, a lot more than me. But let me know how many companies paid you out down in the comment section, guys. And if you wanna keep up on what stocks I buy every single month, I'm gonna leave a link down in the comment section to my Patreon. Join the Discord over there. I'll post every time I buy and sell different stocks. But other than that, guys, make sure you pick up your 2 free stocks by clicking the link to Webull down in the description. Deposit $5. You could get 2 stocks valued up to $2,000. It's free money, guys. I wouldn't be telling you guys about it if I didn't use that platform myself. But other than that, I'm Zeke, bring you the Dream Green Show, and I'm out. Peace.